as the Lunar New Year approaches, we thought we'd make something special for this occasion. And that is what, Mum?
Golden fried rice.
And why are we making golden fried rice?
Golden fried rice is showing your prosperity, bringing every luck and everything, and bringing lots and lots and lots of luck and money.
Yeah, exactly. Money, money, money! Mum doesn't know the song. Money!
Well, anyway.
We'll get on with the recipe.
Yes.
As you can see from the wonderful decorations that we spent more than 5 minutes putting up.
More than 5 minutes.
It was actually more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It was quite difficult to get. Anyway, by the by, we're using medallion steak here. Now, takeaway is going to be using silver side, top side, pad, or some cases flank, but not very many.
But mostly it's top side.
Yeah. But we're using a cheap medallion steak to show you it can be done with that. So this one was actually frozen, as you can tell from the browning around the outside of the beef. So all I did was defrost this, and then I cut it at a 45-degree angle. And what that did is allowed me to go through the grain, even though the steak itself is cut across the grain, which means it's quite difficult to get slices that run across the grain unless you go the 45-degree angle. Now we're going to velvet this.
Salt.
Just a pinch.
Hashtag MSG Massive. Soda bicarb.
Or bicarbonate of soda, as most of us say it. That's the velveting agent.
Potato starch.
This helps all the other ingredients combine to the surface of the beef or protein, whatever you're using.
White pepper.
Typically, we don't use this for takeaway cooking. Some takeaways will, but we prefer it without. But for this sort of home version of a dish,
We will put that in then.
Yeah.
Garlic powder. Dark soy.
Lots of dark soy.
To give it a good rich color. Light soy.
Just a touch.
Southern rice wine. Cooking oil.
Just a very small amount.
And give it a good mix.
Thank you. Great commentary today, Mum.
Yeah, I've been training.
You've been training.
Working at it. Work it.
It's good when it looks like that.
Yes, perfect.
Now we're going to put this in the fridge for about 20 minutes, overnight for better flavours. So we've got some overnight rice here, and we have cooked this in a rice cooker, obviously, because no takeaway is cooking this in a pot, and most Chinese people at home aren't either. We're using rice cookers. So if you don't have one, highly recommend getting one. We do have the ones we actually use daily at home linked in the link tree in our description. And on that note, I'd like to say we are working with Green Dragon today for this Lunar New Year special.
Green Dragon. Green Dragon Triple A Thai basmati, not basmati, jasmine rice.
Yes, we got there eventually.
Yeah.
This is actually now available where, Ma?
In Sainsbury.
Across the UK.
Yes.
So you can get Chinese takeaway ingredients in local supermarkets now, which I think is absolutely fantastic.
Comments where to get it.
No, don't, because I won't know. I don't have access to that. Thanks, Mum, for all that work. No, don't comment where, because I don't know your local place is going to have it or not. I do know that they sell this in the Taunton Sainsbury's, though, because that's where I picked these ones up. First, we're going to add some
salt. Hashtag MSG Massive.
And this is how you get golden rice. So I'm just going to put this to the side, bring this here, crack the egg. Going to need about 2 of these because we want 2 yolks. Take the white off. Don't throw that white away because we're going to use it later. And into
the rice.
The rice like this. Put that to the side. And then we're just going to mix this into this rice. This is actually more of a Korean fried rice technique than a Chinese technique, but delicious and worth giving it a go at least once. You can also add some turmeric into this, which a lot of places will do.
Yeah, give it a bit more vibrant colour.
Yeah. You want to do this just before you're going to make it, by the way. So this is actually quite a nice subtle yellow for us. This is how we'd enjoy it. But I just want to show you how much to put of turmeric in because you don't want to overdo it. There's not much here. It's less. It looks like a lot, but in mass it's less than a 1/6 teaspoon of, what's the word?
Turmeric.
Turmeric, thank you. And then you want to mix this in. And as you can see, it's much more yellow now. Okay, now we've got an egg. I'm just going to crack that into like a little jar. I'm going to bring back those egg whites and put that into there. Add in just a pinch of what, Ma?
Salt, pinch of MSG.
And then we're just going to whisk this. We obviously have fried rice recipes in both our cookbooks, which are unfortunately pre-order at the moment after selling out in November. They are due to be shipped out February, March, and you can only pre-order them from our website, jangs.com. First of all, some veg oil and we want this to get hot. And when this is hot, we're gonna pour our egg directly into the oil and stir. Don't pour it into the dry part, pour it into the oil. We're just gonna brown this off. And if it's browning, that gives you a lot of that wok flavour. Now, obviously, wok is easier to achieve on gas at home, but you can do it on induction or electric. It's just understanding chemistry. And people who say you can't just don't understand it well enough. Now this is done. I'm just going to decant this out. I'm going to save that for later. The reason why I'm doing that first is because I want to keep this egg vibrant. Because now I'm going to be doing the beef. And if I put the egg in after the beef, or cook the rice after the beef with the beef in, it's going to darken the rice up and the egg. So we're doing this in parts.
Yeah.
Little veg oil. What are we going to do when this is hot, Ma?
You're going to put your beef in.
Yeah. Looking forward to this?
Yes, I am looking forward to that.
Let it sit when it first goes in, especially if you're using a seasoned wok. A non-stick wok like this, it doesn't matter, but a seasoned wok, it definitely matters. Because otherwise, it will cause your seasoning to be messed up. We're just going to brown this beef off. Don't want to overdo it too much, but because it's velveted, you can't really overcook it. Very close to being done. Been in the pan for what? 40 seconds?
Yeah, that's right. Not too long, yeah.
I'm going to take that out because that's done enough for the moment.
And give it a wipe.
Now we're going to finish this off and bring it all together. Some veg oil. Do you want to talk everyone through this next step?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, when your pan is hot, put your onion in.
Pinch of salt, a pinch of MSG. Make sure that goes in the vegetation though, otherwise it will crystallize and go weird. When that's cooked off, in goes our rice. And we're going to tamp it down with the back of our spoon.
Spatula.
Or spatula, whatever you want to call it. And what that does, it lets it, what, Ma?
Get the char.
Yeah, because you're pushing it closer to the base of the wok and you're allowing it to stay, which is really important for that charring flavour. Before we move this, I'm going to add some salt, some MSG, and a very small touch of light soy, because we don't want to darken that rice. Also, because this has got the egg yolk in, it's important to keep hitting it so those clumps don't stick together and cook as one big
lump.
Yeah, thank you. This rice is going to be ready when it's piping hot. Because of that egg yolk on the outside, it's going to move differently from how uncoated uncoated rice moves.
Yeah, it's a bit like slithery.
Yeah, and also doesn't fall gently. It will hold its position well. So you just want to make sure it's piping hot, and then you'll be fine. Okay, so now we're going to add
spring
onions, our egg,
and the egg,
and then our beef.
and the beef.
Then we're just going to fry this off for about 30 seconds. We just want some heat in those spring onions. We don't want them overdone. And here it is, golden fried rice, aka golden beef fried rice. Dig in, Ma?
Yes.
It's got Lunar New Year written all over it. The texture is, I would say, a little bit different from the classic takeaway fried rice. The coating of the egg yolk has almost made the rice a little bit, say, stodgier, but that's not the right word, because stodgier you think horrible, but it's really nice.
I mean, like soft.
Soft,
Yeah.
like soft. Really, really very good.
It's amazing. And that beef, honestly,
Velveted beef is always awesome though.
it's tender.
And because the beef has been velveted with quite a lot of spices and seasonings, it's actually gone through into the rice itself, which is exactly what you want. A lot of people over season or add too many flavors to the rice and complicate it. Sometimes simple is a lot more effective, and this is a lot more effective because of it.
Yeah.
It really brings out the flavor of that Thai jasmine rice as well.
Yes, it does.
I can't rate this enough. The only thing I would add to this is chili.
Yeah, that's what I would do. We should put some chili in it. Should I go and get some? No, next time then. We get it ready every time.
Yeah.
We did at one time, didn't it? Get our chili ready.
Yeah, we did. We'd like to say a massive thank you to who, Ma? Mum's not going to remember.
Yeah, I can remember it. Is just no. Gundagan.
Green Dragon.
Green Dragon.
And their AAA Thai fragrant rice, which is now available in Sainsbury's. So thank you very much for working with us on this video.
Yeah, and thank you for watching and thank you for following.
And thank you, Sainsbury's, for stocking Green Dragon.
Right. That's a nice note. Happy cooking, happy eating.
Till next time, bye.